Hello everyone, my name is Arden and welcome back to another video. Today I will be reviewing set 75966, the Hogwarts Room of Requirement. So this set costs, it's either $25 or $30, so it's the cheapest set in the new Harry Potter wave, not counting the minifigure packs. But here is the box, so it has 3 minifigures, Luna Lovegood, Hermione Granger, and Harry Potter. It has 193 pieces and is for ages 7+. There's set number. And the name of the set has Harry Potter there, Wizarding World right there, the trio right there, shows the build there, and the little side build of the mirror in the room of requirement. And it just shows the minifigures, so Hermione, Luna, and Harry with a Death Eater, wooden Death Eater right there, and then the Patronuses right there. So the top just shows the minifigures, and then the Patronuses knocking down the Death Eater, which is kind of weird that a Patronus is knocking down a Death Eater, but that's what it shows. It just shows the front and back with the proclamations right there, and opening the door and how to knock over the proclamations, and using this little piece right there in the minifigure's hand to knock over the Death Eater. And there's just another picture of the set. So here is the set built. The first thing I'll look at is the 3 minifigures and then the Death Eater. Here is the first figure I'll take a look at, and it is the Harry Potter. So this is a figure, I like this Harry Potter. I really like this sweater piece with the shirt underneath. It's just I wish Harry or Hermione weren't in this set, and like a character like Bravardi or Padma or maybe Nigel would be a cool figure in this set instead of Harry or Hermione. But I would say if one figure was to be taken out, it would likely be Hermione, as Harry is in basically every set. So the figure has the tall legs, they're in black for the Hogwarts uniforms. It is the Hogwarts Gryffindor sweaters with the shirt underneath it with the tie right there. The back printing just has some of the gold and red there, and some lines with wrinkles for the sweater. The face is just, I think this is the face used for all the Harrys in this wave, except for the Hedwig one, because that one's like Philosopher's Stone Harry. And it just has the black hairpiece, which is a different one for the Order of the Phoenix wave, and Half-Blood Prince wave. And there, that's a smiling face. There. The wand is in the dark brown color. That looks nice. There's 3 different wands, and you get extras for Hermione's and Luna's. So this one comes with the other figure, which is the Death Eater. So yeah, this is the, let me get that focus more on the sweater. I really like this sweater piece. With it being printed onto the gray or darker colors, the shirt does get like closer to blue color, so it's not totally white, but it's pretty good. And the tie looks quite good there with the gold and the red. I would like to see this sweater piece in different minifigures, because I really like it. So I'd really like one for Slytherin, as I'd like a minifigure. For my minifigure to have it on my channel page, I'd like that sweater, because I think it looks quite nice. But yeah, that is Harry. The next figure I'll look at is the Hermione. Here is the Hermione Granger. So this, it has the long black legs, and the torso print is the female version of Harry's one with the buttoned up sweater, except it's actually buttoned up and not undone like Harry's, which is nice. The back printing is very similar with some wrinkles there, color there, and some gold and red. There's the secondary face, which is just an angry face. Then the other one is more of a smiling one. It has the like sand color wand piece, which looks nice. And the hair piece, it's okay. I prefer the one that's in the minifigure series, even though that's Half-Blood Prince, this Order of the Phoenix. So I think that one's decent. I think it's a bit too straight though for Hermione, but it's fine. I like this minifigure, except I would have rathered it be a different character, like Nigel or something like that. So the next minifigure I'll take a look at is my favorite minifigure of this set, Luna Lovegood. So here is Luna. She's my favorite minifigure of this set, and one of my favorite Harry Potter characters, so her being in a set most of the time is going to be my favorite minifigure, unless it's Sirius Black or Dobby. Actually, it might be Luna over Dobby sometimes, because the only other Dobby you can make now is like a Deathly Hallows one. So yeah. Here's Luna with the vest. So Luna has the Ravenclaw vest with the white sleeves from the shirt coming out, which looks quite cool. Just zoom in a bit there. There's the Butterbeer cork necklace, which looks good, and then the Ravenclaw tie is nice since there's not as many Ravenclaws I feel you get in sets, so it's a nice way to get a Ravenclaw torso piece, even though you can't really use this one in a ton of minifigures because of that Butterbeer cork, but I'm fine with it. Here is the lighter brown wand. Looks nice. This hairpiece I prefer to the one that's in the minifigure series, which is this one right here. I prefer this one. I think it looks quite nice. There's the face print right there, smiling one, and the secondary one is more like a surprised or shocked one, which I feel like is after her summoning her Patronus. I feel like that's what that face print's for, and then the back printing just has some wrinkles there, and then the silver and the blue for Ravenclaw, and then the color right there. So this is my favorite minifigure in this set. One of my favorite minifigures of the new Harry Potter wave, actually. I really like it. So yeah, next I'll look at the build. I said I was going to look at the build, but I still have this figure, somewhat minifigure, because it has this brick built bottom on it, but I really like it because I like anything Dark Arts, and to get another Death Eater, even though it's not an actual Death Eater, I'm happy with it. So you have the brown cape piece, or hood piece, sorry, not cape, part of the hood, but a cape. No, I'm saying a hood piece. That's what it is, the hood piece. So it's not using the new one, which is weird. I think maybe because that one looked a little odd without having a cape. There, use the word cape in the correct. Use cape correctly for once in this video. So there's the face print. It's quite hard to see. It's just a Death Eater mask with some wood lines, and same for the torso print right there with a circle around it where you could aim to hit one of these blue pieces right on it and knock it over. So these wheels, if this part wasn't here, it just fall back, but that piece just holds it up and maybe makes it a little more difficult to knock down, but that doesn't really matter. These wheels don't roll or anything, and yeah, I like this. I think it's a cool addition to the set. So now I'll look at the build. So here's the rumor requirement build. It's quite small. I feel like they could do an additional set sometime. I don't know when, but in the next few years maybe, because of these parts right here. Maybe that's just for connecting it to Hogwarts, but I think it looks a little odd if that part is just connected to Hogwarts because it's inside, and having the exterior on the outside of your Hogwarts castle doesn't really look too great. But yeah, maybe they'll do to make a bigger one, but I know there's some builds in the Advent calendar that I think may connect to this, but I'm not 100% sure. So the first thing that I will look at is the mirror here. So I think that would just be some pages, the Daily Prophet. So Albus Dumbledore, or actually that's not the full sentence. Is this the end for Albus Dumbledore is what that says. And then this one, it just has Hogwarts in, and then not sure what the end would be. So the mirror's quite dirty there with a lot of black right there. The picture right there is Cedric Diggory, which looks nice. And then this is the original Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, that's cool with Dumbledore there, which is kind of interesting that I find I believe it's very close to what the old Dumbledore minifigures look like with that. And then Lily, James, and I think that would be Sirius, Neville's parents, Hedwig. I don't even know what I'm saying in this video. Hagrid. Okay. Yeah, Hagrid. Yeah, that's just the picture for the Order of the Phoenix there. So, here is the rumor requirement build. My favorite part of this build is the fireplace. Just zoom that in. So you have some fire there, and there's a sticker there to make a bit more flames. There's just the top. I'll show you how that feature works in a second. Some places to put some Technic pins to connect it to something. I think these blue translucent pieces are to represent the mirrors in the room. That's what I think, but they're a little odd for that. These are just some things hanging off the wall. They look quite nice. There's the door. Without moving the piece there, there's just the wall. I think the door looks cool. The build is quite small, but I think it's a decent build. Then the exterior, you have this right here, which is the wall that would open up so the students can get into the room requirement. That just slides right there. It's one of my favorite parts of this build, are the different proclamations here. So the first one on top, one thing about all these is the hand on is actually a minifigure hand, which I think is a really cool touch. So it's proclamation number 30, all Weasley products will be banned. What's the last one right there? It's quite small. Immediately, sorry. That's what it is. All Weasley products will be banned immediately. Here, proclamation number 82. All students will submit to questioning. Proclamation number 23. Dolores Umbridge has been appointed High Inquisitor. And then proclamation number 68. Let me try to get that one. All student organizations are disbanded. Disbanded, yes. And then the little M there for the Ministry of Magic. So I think these are quite cool. So like I said, there is a play feature here. Right there, you're going to push down this, and that's going to knock down the proclamations kind of to represent what the Weasleys did, the Weasley twins. Fred and George during the Owls. So there, those just fall down. Those can easily be put back there. And yeah, that's the build. That's really all to the build there. Here, which look really cool. So here's the hair, so, or the rabbit, I believe it's a hare, is what it's called. So this is Luna's Patronus, which looks quite cool. It's just using the translucent color with the sparkles, and it's same as Harry's stag did in the previous year's Prisoner of Azkaban sets. And the last one is Hermione's, which is the otter. That looks quite cool. I really like this. I don't know if it's already a piece, but if it isn't, I expect this to be in a city set or something to have a printed or a different paint for one of these. And there's just the closer view of that. Okay, so that was my review of the Harry Potter Hogwarts Rumor Requirement set. I really like this small set. This was one of the ones I just wanted to pick up right away. I'll get the others soon and make a review of those. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.